bring up one of these. Like the thumbnail there. Alrighty. Hey everybody, what's up? This is live. It's May 9th. It's Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So happy Mother's Day if you're a mother out there.
Happy Mother's Day, moms.
I always said I would never say Happy Mother's Day unless it was to my mom. But Happy Mother's Day for all the mothers.
Really?
I don't know. It's like
It's for your mom.
Yeah, it's for my mom and
Happy
for everybody else's
Mother's
mom.
Day.
It's for everybody else's mom. Like
yeah, all of our moms.
Yeah.
I wished Lucy a Happy Mother's Day, the sheep today.
Lucy the sheep. Oh yeah, because
Happy Mother's Day.
you're probably the only one that wished her a happy birthday. No, maybe Janelle did.
Probably.
Did I say happy birthday?
You did.
Well, happy Mother's Day on her birthday.
Today's her birthday.
Maybe we don't know.
She's 3-ish.
Anyway,
thanks for having me, Chris.
Yeah, definitely.
Really
Thanks for coming over. We didn't have to incorporate this with our technical difficulties trying to get it set up so you could be in the shot. Because
I'm really happy to be here in the shot.
This is just like old days, only I'm okay to be in front of the camera because at the beginning I wasn't okay to be in front of
It's like old days except for I got a gray beard.
Gray beard?
You're going to see black beard, John.
Well, I still got a red beard. I don't like the red beard. Tear it off. So anyway, I want to say that I was going to do this live stream on today, and that's what I said on my other YouTube channel on Wednesday when I had to cancel my live stream. I said, let's do it on May 9th because I want to do it for the 12-year anniversary of my channel. I made a little mistake. The 12-year anniversary was actually on the 6th, but I didn't realize that until the 7th. So I'm like, we'll just keep it the 9th. So here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah. What's new with you?
Oh man, this is like my first time being back in Syracuse in a while, and it feels really nice. I got to go home and visit my mom.
Me man.
And, yeah. Other than that, it's been working on my new house, working at the farm every day, just trying to make that place better, trying to give Janelle as much
help
of a break as I can, for me not being able to be there full time for so many years of us being in existence. And yeah, good news is
I like the good news.
The internet's going to be coming soon to my house.
Ooh.
That was I hate to say it. I'd love to be able to say I'm not the type of person that relies on the internet, but like I really wanted to do a bunch of live streams and hang out with people. And it turns out we had to get Dish Network, and it's not super reliable.
Just altogether in today's day and age, not having internet is a huge problem.
It was a sad thing. So it is a little bit lonely. I do live in the middle of nowhere, but I do think the lines are up right now. So we called Spectrum and we asked them, when is it going to be ready to go? And they said they have 3,000 square feet to go for installation. Then they're going to start dropping off pamphlets for people to start signing up. So maybe we could hang out live together where you're here and I'm there, and we can do like a split screen one day.
Yeah, definitely. And right now you have internet at the farm, but not
I do, yeah.
your house. Okay.
Yep.
I like Francie's comment, by the way. Francie says, it seems like you guys should be having some amazing vegan pizza.
I know. I was kind of hoping you were going to surprise me with something when I
Oh
came
my
over.
God, I suck.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Other good news. I just visited John for the first time the other day, and I have a video coming for you guys from that. I first time being out to your house.
I know I'm bummed that it was raining out that day, but I think you got enough of a view of everything.
It can't rain all the time.
It can't rain all the time. The Crow.
The Crow. Eric Draven. So, I don't know. I thought maybe we could reminisce about the beginnings of our channel and where we've gone with it and all that good stuff. We could, yeah.
I'm into it.
Yeah. So
I don't have to go back home for like, I don't know. Maybe in like an hour I'll head back.
Yeah, we got an hour.
Honestly, that's the hardest part of everything is the farm is 2 hours away from Syracuse. I'm definitely homesick for friends, family.
So it was good to come out here and see your family.
Yeah, I told my parents, I'm like, in June or July, or probably June, I would say in a month from now, I think I could really start coming home like one day every 2 weeks. Just hang out for the day. I ate it all already.
Linda just said you have chocolate bars. Give some to John. Already did. Right here. It's already gone. Wait, where's this? I've been vegan 7 years in June, and I've died 12 times, says Vegan Gaze. So we've been vegan for quite a long time, and we probably died maybe 100 times.
Yeah.
Or we're just continuously dead one time. I don't know. No, I didn't see my family today. I'm going to go see my mom. Well, my mom and dad tomorrow. Tomorrow seems like a better day.
Yeah.
Because it's raining today, too.
It's kind of late right now.
Yeah, it's late.
I miss your parents, though. You know what I was thinking? You gave me a mixed CD that had the number 23 on it a long, long time ago.
2000.
Like summer 2000.
21 years ago.
Yeah. And I was like thinking, some of those songs are like, they're like in my top 10.
Yeah, I knew. Dude, I have a thing for songs. I just want to say, I've been hanging out with John now for 21 years. Because even though I've known him longer than that, because he was my youngest brother's best friend, and that would be kind of weird if I was hanging out with you back then, because I was like a teenager and you were like 12.
I was a tween.
But when you finally graduated high school, like, we all started hanging out again. We all started hanging out for the first time.
Yeah.
And now it doesn't even feel like there's an age difference, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's Brian's fault that I'm vegetarian, well, vegan. I went vegetarian because of Brian. I used to pick on him. I've told you this story.
You did, yes, you did.
And then you were like this cool, like, you were this skater dude.
Yeah, so...
He was a skater boy. I said...
Yeah, because you used to come over, and I'd be in my parents' kitchen, and I'd be like pretending I was like cool, being like, Brian, you're such an idiot. You're such a dork. And I'd be like making vegan pizza rolls, and John would be like, that smells good. Chris is a great skater. Like, he's cool. Like, he's making fun of Brian. Like, I want to be...
Brian did great. Brian taught me a great many things.
Yeah.
He taught me how to play guitar.
Which you're really good at.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, now we're both the same age.
Never realized the vegan zombie was two dudes. Yeah, for videos we merged together into one.
Oh, to answer Francie, the singing at the beginning, cooking with that's John. So, actually, if I could find it, I could show you guys that clip because... Okay, so I'm the one that created the vegan zombie, but I was the one that was very shy. I didn't want to be in front of the camera. So I had this whole idea to make the vegan cooking show in a zombie apocalypse, but I didn't want to be in it. So John was a good friend of my brother's, and he went to school for culinary, and he was vegan. And, so I'm like, hey, all the things that I want for my, host of my show. So I met up with him late one night at Wegmans. Wegmans has like this dining area where whether it's open or closed, we would sit in there. We went in there like late at night after it was closed off, and we would go in there and sit down and eat food. They didn't care. They let us do that for years and years and years. But anyway,
that was our spot.
Yeah, we went there.
That's where we all would hang out to like heat up vegan.
Vegan chicken nuggets, vegan ramen, like everything. Like there was a microwave there, a toaster, hot water. Like we would eat there, and it was better than going like to a diner because what's vegan there? French fries, and you don't even know if they're using the same grease. So we would buy our own food at Wegmans, go cook it, sit down, and we'd clean up after ourselves. But anyway, I met him there, and I said, John, I got a really great idea for maybe like a YouTube show or something. And he's like, well, tell me about it. And I told him about it, and I go, and at the end of the movie, I want this song to be playing, and they're going down this corridor, and it's like so, and he's like, oh my God, he's like so into it. And I go, so you want to be a chef in my show? And he's like, yeah. And then, so we started the show. I got some clips that I want to show that we'll go over of the very first episode that we ever filmed. It was like 12 years ago. We started the channel. And,
dude, I was just trying to be like what you used to do with videos. Like I was going to be the next, what were your friends' names?
Sean and Billy.
And Billy. And I used to watch all those videos whenever I was like at Brian's house, and you'd like be playing you're showing your friends, and I'm just like watching them back. I'm like, those guys are cool. I'm gonna do that.
It
was like Jackass videos before.
It really was.
Came out,
I used to do that, like, cause I bought a camcorder when I was young, and I was always filming stuff. I was always making stupid, funny, cheesy movies, or always trying to make like a horror movie that ended up being stupid and funny. And
I'm in some of them.
Yeah, you are, and maybe we'll have to watch.
So
some
when
of
you
those.
asked me to like be a part, I'm like, dude,
because it was like a recurring
points.
role.
Yeah, I gained cool points for
like
sure.
you got the role, you got the part, man.
I wasn't aware of what was going to happen.
No, well, I kind of knew. I'm like, at least after the first couple videos when people were watching, I kind of realized I'm like, we kind of have something because it's a very unique niche, and I think it might be slow, but I think it's going to take off because, like, you know, people have loved zombies since George Romero made them famous in '68. Not everybody likes zombies, I understand that. But veganism is not like a fad. It wasn't a diet where, you know, you try it out and then you don't. Veganism was like only getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And like we know this because we've been vegan for so long where nobody even knew what vegan was to now it's so mainstream. So yeah, and I was right. Vegan is only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And with that, the channel would grow. And it kind of did.
It did.
And we got a cookbook out of it. We've traveled the world. We've done, you know, cooking demos. We've met so many amazing people. We've done fundraisers for the farm sanctuaries. And you even have, you know, your own right now Mockingbird that you work at every day.
Yeah, that's crazy. So much has happened in the 12 years.
12 years of vegan. So
we're gonna watch some throwback vids.
we have a few throwbacks. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I could put on some of our oldest videos, but I have got some like behind the scenes right here. I was only able to grab a few videos and look them over, but the problem is right now we have to share our audio just to hear what's going on. So let me see here. We'll pull them up. Okay, hold on. I gotta put it over here and okay, so this is like a funny scene, but I need to.
That's where I lived for like what, 5 years?
So
just
yeah,
in that room.
This is a weird angle. I'm like, what am I doing? Like now that I'm looking at the time, I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
like,
it'll be so cool.
Why are you?
Like, why am I?
That's my teddy bear's in focus.
This is the first video. You can't first video I ever shot of the vegan zombie. So let's go over to that screen right there. So we're down here. Let's see, that's us over here. Boom, make that littler.
Shout out to Aaron for letting me live there for pretty much free for so long.
Yeah. Wait. What am I doing? No. Why is that not working? Oh, there we go. Okay. I'll put us over here. Okay. So this is going to be, I hope you guys can hear this and everything too. Let's go back here so we can see if anybody's saying anything. Okay, this is just a short clip. This is the first scenery that we have in our vegan zombie videos. This was the apartment.
Those chairs are at the farm right now.
What?
All those chairs that are
stacked.
stacked.
I couldn't even tell they were chairs.
Yeah, they're in the.
Yeah,
they're
right
actually
here.
in the event center right now.
Yeah. So
funny.
This is a long time ago, guys. This is many years ago.
2010.
Yeah. Okay.
34 seconds. Let's see what I can get myself into.
This is just going to be a quick thing of John not being able to say what he wants to say and sound right. So here we go. Let me turn. Hopefully you guys can hear this. Let me know if the sound is okay when I go. Here we go.
Once the water starts boiling, you're going to take the stuffed shells. Do it again.
Okay, go.
Once the water starts to boil.
Do it from the beginning.
Okay. So now that the water's boiling, we're going to start boiling. Oh, crap. I love this.
Wait. That's our friend Nick.
Okay, so the water should be ready. I can't do it for some reason. Okay, here we go. Once the water starts boiling, we're going to take the stuffed shells and put it in the water that's boiling. First of all, all right. Stuffed shells in the water. They're not even stuffed yet.
We're gonna take the water that's boiling and we're gonna put them in the water that is boiling. So that was just like that
That was the very first episode.
Yeah, first episode. By the way, I made my own shirts. So before I started the YouTube channel, I purchased a screen printer and I learned by myself how to screen print shirts. Let's see the next one. What's the next clip we have here? They're all going to be from the same day. I only have a few of them.
Wait, do I go down?
Synchronized down movement.
Do you want me to go down?
Ready? 3, 2.
Do I go down?
Yes.
Okay.
3, 2.
Water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit.
We just did stupid stuff like that. Trying to figure. And I always was like, "Hey, look out the windows! Like, any zombies coming or something."
We're still safe. For now. Okay, because I'm getting pretty hungry.
I think I saw one gray hair there. That was the start of it.
Ooh, it only took like 12 years. And we made some bruschetta.
Yeah, make it look really pretty.
First video.
And appetizers. Let's try it. Oh, God.
Look how bad that is.
It's really good.
You still have it.
I still have it. That's hilarious. It looks pretty good too.
I saw it the other day. Okay. Yeah.
That was good. Did I put roasted garlic on that? Gargar Banks?
We made elephant garlic.
Oh, okay.
So yes. And it was so good you could take like a knife and just spread it.
Is that really Vegan Gains?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's cool.
Wait, the peanut butter cookie recipe. That one. What's up, Richard? Yeah. So Richard says he tried our peanut butter cookie recipe and got addicted to them.
Is that the one?
That's the one that we made at the church.
Okay, funny story about that. At work, somebody came up to me and said, "My daughter is a vegan or has a vegan in the wedding party. Do you have anything, that I can make for her?" I gave her the cookie recipe. She made them. The caterer at the wedding loved the recipe and decided to use that recipe for like vegan cookies at any events that she has for vegans.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that
You're
video.
welcome.
We had a zombie in that video and everything. Maybe I can go back to some of those old videos too.
We did have Corey was in that video.
Yep. And remember the part where I was like, all right, now like start like climbing up the table as you're talking, climb over the table.
We have a lot of videos in that area though, in that church, don't we?
Yeah, we have that one and
we did a will travel video in there. Corn dog. But we did the corn dog and the cookie recipe in the same night, right? I can't really remember.
Yeah, we did, because Corey was in both of them. We did part 1 and 2, and we weren't going to do zombie makeup like that twice over. Okay, so let me find some of our older videos. We have to go way back to the beginning. Sort by date. Ooh, the first video ever was just like a quick visual effect. Anyway, that was good. Let's see. Let's try to find
Did you change that
I
vegan
did.
mac and cheese recipe because I killed somebody?
Yeah.
It killed Corey.
Yeah, why don't I talk about that real quick? I had to change it because I didn't know where the channel was going at the beginning. So let's get rid of this ad here. Aura. Okay. So let's see. The audio is, we need some.
I'm really sorry it took me this long. But I had to go to the city. I ran out of supplies. And I was looking for the perfect...
Okay, I'm just going to fast forward. But anyway, he makes...
I can't believe all the junk in the background. It's so funny.
I mean, this is my old camera. This sucked.
If you have breadcrumbs, I suggest you use them.
It didn't
Don't
even
have
fit the
to.
screen.
But, use them if you got them.
What do you got there? Breadcrumbs, fella?
Oh, God.
So the mac and cheese came out awesome.
Duh,
And then...
What now?
Okay, so our other friend Corey was there. Not the one that was the zombie, but she comes in this scene right here, and I wanted to do kind of like a trick camera shot, like special effects, where it looks like he stabs her, and then I realized like a couple years later, people were like mad about that scene because she wasn't a zombie and he only killed zombies, but he killed her. So I was like, oh yeah. And this is like our second or third video. So I didn't know where the channel was going at this point. I was just trying to get better at like special effects and stuff. And then I realized I got to edit that out of there because the vegan zombie would never kill an innocent lady that came over for help. So, somewhere I have the original video where he stabs her, but this is totally kid friendly here. So she comes in.
This is too good to share. I'm kind of a loner, you know? And I gotta enjoy all this.
Kind of a loner.
So check us out at theveganzombie.com.
Oh, I cut it all the way
There
out.
you can go to our
She's
Twitter
not even in
page,
it.
Our Facebook page.
Does she
But
know
until
that?
next time,
I'm texting her.
keep your doors locked.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you've been cut from the team.
Wait a minute. Is she really gone? Yeah, I cut her out. Sorry. Sorry, Corey. I had to. People were complaining. I had to get her out of there. So let's find another video from the beginning. Let's see. That's the first one where you didn't wear your hat. The first one where we traveled anywhere, that was 11 years ago. We went to Salem.
Remember those what were they, milkshakes?
Frosties, yeah.
Oh,
like,
they were so freaking good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I couldn't even believe that they were vegan. I asked the guys, like, yeah.
Oh, I do have another peanut butter cookie recipe. See, Trini knows more about my recipes than I do. We were just talking about that. I'm like, John, have you ever like come across where somebody was asking you for a recipe and you forgot we already made a recipe on it? Like, there's a couple of videos that I was like, oh, I totally forgot we made this.
Yeah, because we would just like show up and be like, we're gonna make this tonight, and this would be our first time making it. Sometimes
we were just, going on based on what we thought was gonna work, and we were trying to be funny when we did it. And this was like the first trailer for the movie, like 10 years ago. We did like a quick little movie trailer.
Is that Pat was in that too?
Yeah, my brother's a zombie and everything.
Yeah, I remember that.
Let me just show what I'm looking at here. Over here, this is like the movie trailer, the original one that we made. I made the script a lot better since then, and we're gonna film like the legit movie at the end of this year. But back then, when it was just me working on it, oh, you know what? Corey's in this. We could what? For Corey, we'll do this real quick.
I'm here at Volvo to find out what is the ultimate safety test.
Okay. You're narrating this. We won't watch the whole thing.
Things just haven't been the same since it happened. No one is safe anymore.
So he's getting contaminated, eating a meat burger. Even though that's not a real meat burger, that's like a gimme lean. And then he gets sick. Time to turn into a zombie. And then I had like some local actors that my mom knew. So and there's Corey right there.
Oh my God, I forgot about this.
Yeah.
So it's in our
Remember? This was in my brother's basement. This guy was the sheriff. She was the scientist.
Zombies.
How do we know we haven't been infected? If it's in the meat, wouldn't we all have been exposed?
Everybody except for vegans.
Vegans. They're all looking at her. Vegans.
Society as we
What's
know it
that?
has shut down.
So then she's
First
running.
them.
You guys can always come back and watch the whole thing if you want. But there's my brother.
There's PC.
Really bad zombie makeup. But look at the Dutch angle that I got there. See, these are the videos. Look at that zombie makeup. It's like, it was freezing out. I mean, and he had to take his coat off to do this. But I love this wooded area that's like around near where I grew up.
Wait, who's that dude?
His name's Keith.
And I shot him.
You shot him.
Face.
You shot Keith. And look, it says it's coming. It says it's coming in 2011.
Did it?
Yeah. Look. No. Look. 2011 was when I was supposed to make the movie. Oh, that didn't happen though.
It's
gonna happen.
Yeah.
This year. Now we got a legit Kickstarter for it. Okay. So I love this one.
That's one of my favorites. We watched that one before.
We did.
And my mom's in that one.
Yeah.
For Mother's Day, we should show Mombi.
We could show John killing Mombi. Here's I love this part where let's just watch the first part. I just want to watch this one part of this one.
Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm often asked what supplement I would take to a
What's
desert
this guy
island with me.
Okay, there.
Cooking with the vegans.
Okay, let's so.
And then I have right here
acorn
some
squash. This is a
thyme
very good recipe.
and some sage. You're
Here's
going
my
to want to
favorite
use
part.
a sharp knife because these things are hard. they're real hard to cut through, so be really careful. We're gonna cut down lengthwise, okay? Now, because I am who I am, a professional zombie killer, I just go boom, just like that, done.
I like the sound effect.
I put sound effects in and stuff. It was so fun to make these. All right, let's. What other ones? The pizza rolls were good. So the story behind the pizza rolls, remember? I brought all my stuff over. I think it was winter. And
because of Max?
Well, no,
I didn't even want to do a video.
Yeah, you didn't have a recipe.
Yeah.
And I brought all my lighting equipment and all my equipment. I drag it in through the snow, set it all up, and John's like, I don't think I have a recipe. This isn't just working out. And I'm like, oh man. I'm like, well, we could do pizza rolls. I have a recipe for pizza rolls, but I don't think anybody's gonna like that. Like, who's gonna want to make that? I don't know why I thought that, but I did. I'm like, nobody's gonna want to make that.
We literally were like, this will just be a filler video.
Yeah.
You gotta get something out there. I'm like, all right, fine.
189,000 views.
It's crazy. That was when I rescued Max, and I was staying at my parents' house. I drove to that.
There's Max right here.
I drove to the house just to film that because I was trying to figure Max out.
Well, you finally got him home by doing the video because you were so frustrated not having a video. But then this video we did. So,
hey, what's up, everybody? John here.
Man, look at that
I just need to take a minute of your time real quick because I'm trying to find a home for this guy, Max. You've probably seen him in a couple.
I'm just gonna
Can help out. I'm willing to drive him to wherever I have to. I just really want to find a good home for this guy. You can get a hold of us if you can help out in any way or if you know somebody in any way. Share this video if possible. You can subscribe to our YouTube account. You can email us at zombiegate@gmail.
So that was another. Let's get my email out of there. So this was another. Look at this. Look at that. I love the background and everything. I love how the lighting was, and like I don't even think I was really trying, but like how come we can't do things like that anymore? I don't know. But so that was another benefit, like a plus that came out of the channel. Like because of the channel, we were able to find Max a home. And before we put this video out, John had been like struggling for like a month or two trying to find somebody
somebody that had a yard because he had epilepsy.
Yeah.
And after he would have an episode, he would pace, and he would pace to the point where he would actually like bleed from his paws. And I really wanted to find him a yard, like a big yard with somebody with maybe a kid. Because remember, I lived in that place that we filmed, just that one room for a dog with epilepsy that was not a good condition for him.
Yeah, that was.
And the reason why, your brother Brian called me and he's like, there's this dog that's going to get euthanized by 5 p.m. if I can't find a home. So we saved his life, man.
Yeah.
I wish I could have kept him. He definitely changed my life. After that, I took a serious position at my job and I tried to make as much money as I could. And now I have 1 million dogs and cats and I work at a farm.
You got a lot of animals, John. You're going to start turning into
I like to call myself John, the Great Protector.
The Great.
That sounds cool, right?
This was your favorite video.
The Protector.
John the Protector. The pot pie?
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
The video that we did. That was awesome.
I thought that one was going to be.
It only got 52,000.
52,000, which my new videos get 200.
But look at this video. This took us forever to make, and it only got 3,000.
That actually might be my favorite one.
I love it
because that was filmed at Cornell in Bridgeport.
We gotta watch it for the for your mom. Mombi is in this. We won't watch the whole thing, but we will watch a little bit of it with you guys. Week 62. I had to leave the hideout.
Farmer John. Hello, folks. Farmer John here.
Okay, so basically this is...
The snow, it shows me where they've been. The cold, it slows them down.
That was pretty genius. That like what we said in this, like the snow. It shows me where they've been.
It tells you how this person survived.
Right. This is like the short little zombie.
No fresh tracks, no fresh blood.
Nice face.
It's kept me safe so far, but today.
Remember last time we watched this? Somebody's like, "Dude, pull your pants up."
Today I had to get out.
This part was funny too because he was in the field. I'm like, you got to make it look like you're going through some forest too. And it was just like this clump of trees right there. And I zoomed in. I'm like, he's like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, just walk into it. And he's like, what the hell am I doing?
I hope there's nobody looking out their windows right now.
I've been living alone for a while now. I had to see if there was anyone else out there.
No, he basically just turned around and came back out the same way.
Could it be possible that I'm the only one alive?
Camera tricks.
This is a desperate attempt to find something. Another survivor? A sign? An answer?
So I'm just going to fast forward a little bit so we don't watch the whole thing. Oh, we got to find the part where I put the crow in there. Yeah, because it's right over here, I think.
Hey, in that last frame, my next door neighbor broke one of those windows when he got drunk one night.
Oh.
I got drunk, buddy.
You got
I was
what?
in high school.
What the heck?
Dude, I'm sorry.
Sometimes I still do. Look at that scene. Like, I'm impressed with what I used to do.
You did a great job, and for us trespassing, I really think we pull it off quite well.
We were trespassing?
Yeah, dude, I don't know the people that like work there.
Oh my god.
It's just, you
learn something every day.
I'm walking around with a fake gun for crying out loud. Could you imagine? I'm surprised we didn't get arrested.
There's nobody around there. Look at it. It was just as desolate as we made it sound out to be.
What if there was like an 80-year-old lady that's just in charge? Nobody ever goes around there. She lives in the place right across the street. She sees some dude in army like fatigues with a gun looking through the windows. Is this 911?
There's a guy over there with a camera and one with a gun. Okay.
Oh boy.
All right, let's see what happens here. Did the crow?
What is this place? Should I go in?
Oh, I think I missed
No
the
fresh
crow.
tracks. It's dark in here. Is there even power?
It's that building.
So watch
Maybe
what we
there's
did here.
someone
This is
alive.
pretty funny.
Maybe there's something. I have to be careful. Who knows what's waiting inside? But I have to know.
So I put that on there. That wasn't really there, the caution sign or that. I did that with visual effects here. We got a super chat here from Samuel. Thank you for the super chat. What do you think of a zombie game show? 10 contestants chased by zombie actors inside a zombie town. The last survivor that doesn't get ink bitten wins $50 million. I like $50 million better than 50,000. But yeah, that sounds amazing. I would totally be down with that. That sounds like a really fun game. I'm surprised they haven't done it. Or maybe they have.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We've been talking about trying to get that new business going.
We need to fundraise $50,000 and
give it away to somebody.
All right, here we go. Watch. So it really was snowing. Look at all the detail. Like I made the sound kind of go down, and then when you shut the door, the sound goes all the way off, like the wind. Like, I'm impressed with my editing back then because I don't do that anymore. So
talk about this.
Okay.
So, like, because this was good editing. This is you were really smart.
So obviously we didn't go in that building. So as soon as he went to open the door, we went all the way back to his parents' house. We went in the garage, and now I'm in the garage, and he opens the door. So we're in a completely different building. But we made it look, I mean, that's what they do in the movies too. But let's check it out.
Now we're in my parents' garage, I think.
Wait, I think it paused there. Okay.
It's just my dad's stuff.
The homie vegan's little brother. Hello. Lena, what movie were you telling me about? Look at that. That was sound effects that I did too. I put a lot of Foley sound in here.
You made me record the sound of that X.
Yeah, like we
You
went
made
through.
me,
I'm like,
drag it.
I put the sound. Oh, Jeremy was there with my boom pole.
Yeah, yes.
I had like a boom pole and everything with like the microphone. I'm like, all right, we need some sounds of this. Like, so he like did that with like the axe on the ground.
This
and
is my
everything.
parents' garage. I was just there like right before I came here.
Does it look the same?
No, it's a little cleaner, but it kind of does actually.
Okay, so then he finds this old radio. It just happened to be there.
Hello, can anybody hear me?
The sound was really good.
This is Zombie Popcorn Radio reaching out to any remaining survivors.
Phones are down. This seems to be my only means of communication. Can you hear me?
Zombie Popcorn reaching out to any survivors.
It's John's mom. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I just want to say, okay, yeah, there's like fake gun violence in this, but I want to say the editing I did for this is like, watch this again.
Watch me shoot my mom.
No, wait a minute. So he's got a fake gun right there, and I edited the flame in there, and I also edited so that the recoil would go back. So that doesn't, it's not really going back there, but I did frame by frame in After Effects, and I made the chamber go back, which it's not really doing. I know.
Do that again.
So people don't realize how much editing you really put into something. But watch this. Ready? That was all my editing.
Meanwhile, all you really have to do.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you're not vegan anymore?
Shame.
So he instead of just like staying there and seeing if there's other zombies there, you just grab the whole radio and you leave, and then it blurs out, and then that's it. To be continued. Because you're on a mission. You know that there's more. So anyway, that was one of my better productions that I haven't done something like that in a long time. Maybe we should do one in the barn with Finchy.
We could definitely do anything at Mockingbird if you want. You know, you always say your farm, but it's like,
well,
you know, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But like, just because I pick up poop and like like build stuff at the farm doesn't make it my farm.
That one was really fun too. The peanut butter and jelly, because you had to leave.
Yeah.
Let's read a few more questions here.
Yeah, we're gonna take some questions.
Yeah, how's it going, everybody?
Dear Chris, how dare you? Well, that's not much of a question.
Yeah, if you go back to our old videos, you're going to find a lot of zombie-themed videos that were really, really, really fun to shoot. And there they are to go with, to go reminisce about. But I really want to do them again. The problem is it's not as easy to do when I'm the guy on camera. Like, because you saw me recording, different angles. And
you know how you want the shot.
I see things through the viewfinder of how I want them. And, like, you just can't do that when you're like performing on camera. So anyway, what else we got here? We got the stuff. Ooh, Cody's in this one.
I think Cody was in the chat. He did the makeup on the cookie video. He made Cody up. He made Corey up.
He did, but this is the first video with him and when we first met him. This is the first video
pepper.
at the very.
Oh yeah, he was a zombie in it.
Yeah, so
He was a zombie.
let's get that.
See, I totally forgot.
Good health starts with good sleep.
For this Channy.
Okay, here we go.
What's that thing?
I don't know.
Zombie. Welcome back, guys. I'm coming at you from a brand.
By the way, that's my kitchen before it was painted and all that other stuff, but it doesn't really look like that anymore. Although the counters are a lot less stained than they are now.
New safe location, and I got some good food for you.
Brand new.
I gotta tell you, there was a couple times where I didn't think I was gonna make it out. It was a real close call. Anyway, long story short, I made it out safe, and tonight, well, that about wraps up.
If you guys want to see the whole video, you guys can go back and watch them later. I just want to show you the zombie part we did.
Our first night at our new location, I had to de-zombie the place. YouTube page. You can friend us on Facebook. You can check out our Twitter.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He's the one that made that stuff. I never buy it. I had roommates though. So this was also funny because he's like barely making away and he has no idea there's a zombie behind him and he's supposed to be this like magnificent zombie hunter. He has no idea. Yeah, he made it look like it's... Ooh, that was by the way, that was a different... Watch this. So I'll explain it. Look at that shot. I'll explain. That looks scary. Like
That does look
that looks like
scary.
sort of from a real horror
You
movie.
should make that be a thumbnail.
Yeah, you're right. I should. Come join us for the video. Well, I already said that in my Insta story, but like, come join us if you haven't already.
Send that to Cody.
I will. So for this next, because I was always learning how to make the.
We should make that guy a Tinder profile.
We'll put like a little bow on, like a Donald Duck,
Yeah,
bow tie.
Yeah, sorry. What were you gonna say?
I was learning to do different like bullet hits to the head and everything for zombies. And this one, watch it again, and as soon as it hits, you'll see like a dust plume of red, mist go off, which I did in After Effects. So I was pretty proud of it. You see that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was so fast, but it's like you guys are like, stop showing me this thing.
I'm trying to eat my.
Wait, no. So yeah, that wasn't really that. That was all in video. Now what do you say? Something stupid? Nope. Ooh, a different ending. The vegan zombie with a little bit of a gradient. So, as you can see, we had a lot of fun making these zombie videos, teaching people how to cook vegan food back in the day. What else do we have?
Oh, remember when Cinnaholics, which is this huge franchise now, sent us.
That was when they were like.
They were just. It was just one person, Shannon.
This was
sent
another.
us some free cinnamon rolls.
They were so good.
They were so good.
We should watch that one just because.
We should open up our own Cinnaholics.
We could. It's a franchise.
It's a franchise. We'll open it at the farm, so I always have cinnamon rolls to eat.
The French toast one was one of my favorite videos to film because we did it at an old movie theater and we had it was like a whole day shoot and we had like 30 people helping us.
That was a big production.
And it got played on the big screen at that movie theater during a horror fest that they did. That was pretty cool. I wasn't in it, but you were in it.
Yeah.
You were like the main dude.
Those are the ones I'd get the most nervous because there's so many people involved.
Yeah, most anxiety. So if you guys want to go at some point and watch this French toast one, even the black bean burrito, this one leads on to that one. And that's what I wanted them all to be like, one leads to another, but I never kept up with that. It was just too hard.
Yeah.
And we didn't I was paying for these cost money too. And I was like paying for everything with my full-time job and I was putting it all into these and putting them out so it got to the point where I couldn't afford to keep doing that with every video. I wasn't making anything. I was only putting money into it. So then we have the fettuccine was a good one too. That was a really good one.
Yeah.
When Jeremy was in that with us. And then we
Did
went
I make that at my parents' house?
Yeah, that was at your parents'.
Nice.
Remember at the end, like, I'll go this way. All right, well, I'll go that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we had that one. Oh, then we traveled down to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania for some vegan treats.
Is that the one where we did a video and I had to go back in and redo the whole
We
thing?
did the whole video. So first of all, we felt so awkward for just being like, can we film
Can we
in
film
here?
a video at your place?
And they're like, yeah, sure. And so we filmed the whole video. And then we went outside and I'm like, John, he's like, thank God we don't have to do it. We're done. And I'm like, the audio wasn't on. My microphone wasn't on. We got to go in and do it again. And he's like, are you kidding me? And we went back in and we're like, hey, can we do all this again? And they were just giving us like judgy looks. But then I met the owner and she's like the nicest person. And we're like friends.
You're friends now.
Yeah. I was like so like not wanting to go back in there. The lasagna rolls were really good. And then that's where we went to Salem again. Smells like beer and bad decisions.
I stole that from Kaylee, by the way.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least you're admitting it now. All these
Kaylee's
years
playing
later.
a show with Thursday next week.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm there. Yeah.
Broken Splinters.
Yeah, she's so Thursday's playing a live show somewhere. So they're streaming sometime next week, and Kaylee's one of the opening acts.
That's awesome.
My friend. / old bandmate.
We should start watching video. I have videos of you singing.
I actually we opened for Thursday at one of the shows.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, the Scarlet Ending did.
Didn't you? You also opened for Anne Boleyn and Boys Like Girls.
Yeah, that was the band before the Scarlet Ending. But yeah,
Spiria.
Spiria.
Oh, there's the other one we did in the mall. That was a good one. Let's look at a little bit because this one was like really good.
There are things you only realize you're ready for when they're.
It doesn't matter. This one was like an '80s movie that I was making. It was really fun. Okay, so first off, so this is a mall that was, this mall is pretty much dead now. There's no businesses in it anymore. But it was a nice little mall. Like, I really loved the movie theater. Is the movie theater gone too?
I haven't been there in so long, man.
Anyway, one of our friends owned a comic book shop in, like, the food court of this mall. And so he talked to the security there and let us film there after hours, and the security were okay with us doing that. And here it is. There's no recipe in this one, but this one was like...
Nobody runs like that.
I know. I'm like, can you run? You're like... And I put like this...
Can you jog lightly, like not in a hurry in this prop shop?
Can you cock the gun at every corner you go? Just keep cocking.
I should be leaving the safe haven. But I had to see what was out there. Enough time has gone by. Surely they're all gone now. So far.
You could never do this in a mall today, but
I have to play it safe.
Like walking around
the
like this.
security guard was
Never
cool
let
with
your
it.
guard down.
Yeah. So I did another...
There's got to be something here I can use.
Instead of Radio Shack, I put like a bullet store, ammo outlet or something. I made it and I put it on.
Oh,
there.
you did?
Yeah, but I don't remember where. Or I don't remember if I scrapped it or if I put it. There you go, running again. Here's our Star Wars kind of like parody.
I look like I'm in a game.
By the way, when I followed him right there, we were able to use a wheelchair from security. And they put me in the wheelchair and I had the camera and then they just ran down. So it was very smooth.
I like how you stopped at my big stupid face right there.
She's not right. I can tell by the way she's walking. Well, I only have one bullet left. But it's just one.
You only have one
this
bullet left.
This shouldn't be too hard.
I forgot about that. Now here's the Han Solo part that we did. Cock the gun again. Run in there after. Oh.
She's smiling.
Yeah, it's Laura, right? She's always smiling. Look at that guy. He's a zombie. The guy with the suit.
Good, nice.
Oh, you just shot your only bullet at the floor.
Oh, they're tickling me. Tickle flying.
Oh, he's gonna save you. Come on, follow me. They're like the frog brothers. He loves it. Watch what he does here. It's something weird. He like pushes you away, like because you're not being dramatic enough. So he like watch right here.
Whoa!
Yeah, sorry. Right here.
You alright, man? You bit?
No, I'm okay. Alright.
Are you sure that door's secure?
Oh, he gives you the super secret book of vegan recipes.
That's right. Thank goodness
Oh my
he did
God.
that.
Sure
Thank
I think so, man. It should be okay.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks a lot for saving me out there. I'm John.
I know who you are. I've been following your exploits. I'm Jeff. I live here in this comic shop. It's my job to make sure that when this whole nightmare is over, people remember who the superheroes are.
He made that up.
I'll say you've done a really great job of keeping this place intact. I didn't know these places still existed.
They do. If it's up to me, they'll exist for a long time, even when this nightmare is over. Speaking of, I'm glad you're here. I've been saving this for a while. I didn't know for who, but now I do. It's for you, man.
It's for you, man. Now, we went to this bookstore before. We needed a prop, and it was like 50 cents, and I bought it, and I had no idea what it was. It just looked really cool. It was a big book with a binding and everything. And I ended up asking my friend, Phil, my friend Phil is from Bulgaria, and he's like, I'm like, here, maybe you can tell me what language this is. And he's like, dude, it's a Russian architect book. It's about architecture.
Is this what I think it is?
Yeah. Only 2 in existence.
But this is the super amazing, awesome vegan book of recipes. I can't take this from you.
The people have to see this. This has to be shared with the world, man. And I know that you're one of the only people that can make use of this.
Architecture, and you're like, yeah, I
Take
think
it.
I can make that.
That's
You're right.
lumber.
Listen, I don't know if we're going to be able to hold them off much longer. Is there another way out of here? I'm going to put this place in jeopardy.
Yeah. We're gonna go out there some back hallways and hit a freight elevator. Should be fine. Let's get this. Let's
That
go.
one zombie's
Alright, man. You follow me. Come on. This way.
Now Aaron owns 2 cloud cities.
He is too.
Yeah, he has just a second location opened up in April. Alright, man. We should go down there. Just go.
This is where we need to be. Where's this go?
Vegan treats.
What are you doing? We gotta go.
Wait, what about you?
You gotta get out of here, man. You're too important. Stay gold. Stay gold.
Okay, and then I'll leave it like that. If you want to see what happens, you gotta go.
Oh,
you gotta go watch my video and give me a view. That only got 6,000 views. Oh man, we put so much work into it. Anyway,
sorry.
how's it going in the chat over here, guys? We got 80 people watching, 79 people.
I probably should leave soon because I'm 2 hours away from.
Gotcha. Let's look at one more video that we think is like, I don't know. That's a good one, but I feel like we went through the same videos last time we did a live.
We should go through the same videos every time we do a live.
Okay.
Be like, all right, guys, let's watch this video.
We're gonna do that same live again. Okay, so
Peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. Those look good.
yeah, man, we have years and years of videos, years and years. How do vegans get protein? Butterbeer. That was a fun recipe. Zombies in LA. There's the owners of ePastry. Cookie dough. Remember we had to sign 800 books?
Wasn't that during Christmas?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember. That was crazy. That was a very surreal moment for me. I never thought we were going to get the Kickstarter rewards. I was like, yeah.
I didn't think we were going to do it either. This is a vegan restaurant that no longer exists. The s'mores thing. And then the durian. I didn't think that video was going to get anything.
Yeah, that's crazy. 130,000 views?
Yeah.
All I got to do is try gross food.
We did some garden videos. Oh, there's you with Fully Raw Christina. And
Where that was that at a veg? That must have been at a veg fest.
it was New York City Veg
Okay,
Fest.
yeah.
Yeah, deep dish pizza. That was a good one. With the Gordon Ramsay one, the first one where you did a cook-off.
Hey, jackfruit top. I lived at your house when we made those.
Yeah, we did a whole entire month on
That was
Mexican food. It was.
You know what's those got some decent views? 32,000.
They did, yeah, 31, 29. Yeah, those were good. And then we went to Germany. That was fun.
That was a lot. I actually thought about our Hamburg. Oh, Issa. I was going to ask you, do you have any pictures of Issa and I together so I can fangirl and frame them? So people are like...
Right there. Right there's you and her.
Yeah, but she looks like she hates me.
Well, she's going to look at it like that in every...
That's
in every
true. Issa, can you smile for this one, please? Just I need you to act like you like me. Can you pretend like you like me? Thanks.
Yeah, I can look through there. There's Vegan Black Metal Chef.
Oh, man, I miss Brian.
There's Indy. Look at little puppy singing to Indy.
Look at all these videos, man.
Wait, I just had it in my brain what I was gonna. Oh, we could do my first video that I ever did. Right here. Do you guys want to see how
The first video you... Okay, so you needed me and the vegan zombie. The first video you do, you get 261,000 views.
I didn't think it was gonna get any, but it got 261,000. That's one of the highest viewed videos. I was okay. So this is after John kind of left the vegan zombie, and I had two options here. I could say, well, actually, I had three. I could say like I'm gonna try to get somebody else to be the chef of the show, or I could be the chef of the show, or I could just end the show. So I didn't want to end it because I worked way too hard. I did not want to end it. So I decided to get in front of the camera. Now, all the way up until that point, which was about 5 or 6 years, I've been doing this now without you in it, for about 5 years.
So almost as long as you've been.
Yeah, but I've been but I've created every single video.
Yeah, you finish your story.
Okay.
I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh no, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, the amount of work that you had to put in. That was one of the things that kind of made me feel bad about, like, whenever we would go out in public. It was like people would be asking me all the questions, but you were the production behind it, and it's like seemed unfair to me. And that's why when this video came out, this tofu video came out, I was like, this seems right to me, except for it made even more work for you, because now you had to stand in front of the camera, change your, I don't know. But anyway, what were you going to say? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
TVOC says, I'm down to do zombie makeup. Awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
That would be awesome, yeah.
Hi, Cody. Cody should come out to the my house sometime. Check it out. We could do some fun videos there.
Where's Cody? Oh, that's okay. Yeah. So Cody did all of the zombie makeup in the beginning of our show. So all that awesome zombie makeup, that's Cody. So again, thank you, Cody. And he also made my ET sculpture right over there.
I bought a zombie mask from him once.
You did?
I still have it.
He gave me the same one for free.
Well, that's because you're the vegan zombie.
Well, who are you?
I'm your friend.
So that was tearing me up, because when I went on, I knew I had to do this because I didn't want to lose the show, but at the same time, I felt kind of like a fraud. Like, it wasn't me. People watched the show for you. Even though I created all of them and I edited it and I directed all that stuff, they wanted to see you. And this was before YouTube was like, like people had channels and stuff. People just uploaded videos, and then it became a thing where like all these people had, this is my YouTube channel, this is my YouTube, like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Like usually the person that says, hi everybody, that's their channel. But in this case, it was my channel. And
I was the host.
I felt like a fraud because I felt like I'm going to go up there and people are going to want to see you. And
the old bait and switch you were afraid of.
So I was terrified to make this video. It took me so long to make. And when I finally put it up there, I was terrified. Like, I was about ready to delete the video if I got bad comments. I just wasn't ready for it and everything. But I put it up there, and to my surprise, it didn't get bad comments. People liked it. And I'm like, I don't understand how they liked it. I hate the way I sound. I hate the way I look, all this stuff. And I felt like a fraud. And in the video, you can hear me say, like I mentioned John like 5 times. Like, oh, John should be back soon, or like this, or what would John do? Because I know you guys want to hear about John. But then after a while, like, it was just me just doing the videos. And I'm at the point now where, like, I don't feel like that anymore. I just get on and I do my videos. And some of the new people don't even know who John was. So it's been that long.
It's crazy how like that.
But for the longest time, people would there would always be a few comments there like, who's this guy? Where's the funny one? And I'd be like, oh, like it made me feel like crap. But
I felt bad too when I would see that, because I'm like, that's not.
Well, you said something back too. Somebody said a comment to you once. They were like, I watched it for you, John. Like, I love your show, like everything. And like, I don't like that other guy. And you said something like, well, that other guy was the one that created the channel. So you wouldn't have any of these if it wasn't. So like, yeah, like,
well, and the thing is, like, the people that put their heart and soul into their video content, even though they're anonymous faces that like put a comment of hate, like, that stuff affects you, and that really bothers me. Is like, I didn't leave maliciously. It wasn't like, Chris, I don't like the vegan zombie. It's not like a bad band departure. It was more like, dude, life is happening to me and I need to make some choices. Should have had hindsight. Should have had hindsight.
Well,
but
everything happens.
I'm glad that things are where they are now. I mean, the only thing that I'm bummed about is I'm.
Oh my God.
The farm is 2 hours away from where you live. Is this your first video?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you're probably wondering where John is. Let's see. John,
I killed him. He's in my basement.
He left a while ago to get some different ingredients and to find some inspiration to make some new recipes. No, I'm pretty sure he got mixed up with a horde of zombies, but don't worry, he's a survivor. He can take care of himself. In the meantime, Indy and I have been sitting here guarding the safe house, and I gotta tell you, I'm getting pretty bored and really hungry. A lot. Like this is making me cringe. Like this is my first video that I'm showing how to make tofu, so maybe that's why it got so many views. But so now you know my secret. You know how I make my tofu. So what are you waiting for? Oh, shut up. Well, okay, so there you have it.
That's good though. I know that I'm the same way. That's why I never post videos, because I record a video and I hate it, and I'm just like, I'll just do it better next time. And that was good. I thought you did a good job.
Yeah, so that's my first video. Tofu. Yeah, that was really good tofu, and a lot of people have made it like that and used my recipes. So, basically it's my vegan experience of messing up tofu for so many years and finally getting it right. So, yeah.
It was good. You did a good job.
Yeah, I mean, going back, like I know that the video is fine and everything now, but it's a little bit cringy seeing your first video. And at the time I was not like okay being in front of the camera. Like literally every scene took me like way too long because I would do it over and over. I'm like, oh, I don't sound it. Like try it again. And then when I had to go to edit it, I was like, oh my god, the whole video should have taken like what, half an hour to film and maybe an hour or two to edit, and it like. The whole thing took me like 12 hours. It was crazy.
Oh, post.
Okay, so John's got to get going. So let's take a few questions and then we'll let you guys go. Let's see here. What do we got? We started with voiceover Halloween shopping videos. Yeah, it's always easier to do a voiceover. You just when I do my shopping videos, I usually do a voiceover. If I go shopping, I don't really want to. I've only talked once really. And that was when I was with Craig and I was just being funny because he was filming me. And I was like, all right, let's go over to this aisle right here. Here we got a bag of rice, But yeah, like it's so much easier just to film real quick in a grocery store, take it home, put all that footage together, and then take your microphone and say, all right, I didn't like the way that one. Let's try that again. And do it again and again and again until you like what you said. Let's see. Yeah, stage fright is really, really hard. But, when you get that right mindset, you can do it. You can do anything.
And the more you do it, the more comfortable you end up being with it.
Yeah. I didn't watch the new Mortal Kombat movie. Did you?
No.
I don't know. I loved Mortal Kombat when I was young. I used to play that game. Like, that was one of my favorite games. But I'm really not interested in watching the movie. I don't know. Was it good? If you did see it. What are your favorite things to grow and cook with? We were just talking about this when I was at your house. Growing your own food is amazing. Like basil, and you got garlic growing, and
I got a big strawberry patch. I have tons of fresh berries at the homestead.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes is probably my favorite thing
to
grow. Like
tomatoes on the vine.
Sauce.
The smell of them, dude, I can smell it.
Making tomato sauce, it brings me back because my family, my dad and my mom used to can tomatoes when I was a kid. I mean, all the way up until I left the house, pretty much. And so I love that feeling of, like, making a nice, fresh batch of your own tomato sauce. There's just something about it. It's like, this was mine, and I grew it.
Yeah, and it's so much better when you
I just screwed up morally in my... Morally? I just royally screwed up.
Not morally.
I morally screwed up and planted an animal in my garden. I planted the tomatoes because I ran out of space to, like, keep... trying to harden them off, and I think they're gonna die, you guys.
Thanks, Johnny.
You're welcome.
Not you.
Oh. I feel like I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes in my garden this year, but it's a learning process.
Creepy Vegan says things are getting easier the more I get in front of the camera. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just getting used to it, getting practice, and just doing it over and over. I've been doing it, for 6 years now? I was saying, like, I did do one a long time ago, and it was like we had to address something, and I won't say what it was.
I
but
know what you're talking about.
We were
in the basement.
We were in my brother's basement, and I had to talk with John next to me. And when you look at the footage, John is just like, "Oh my God, shut up!
Just say it."
Because I would say something, I'm like, I don't like how I said that, and I couldn't say something, and like now it's like easy. I just say what I'm gonna say, but back then I'm like, because I'm in front of the camera and I'm realizing that like. It's hard because you're talking to a camera. You're not talking to right now we're talking to a camera, even though we're talking to all of you. It's a little bit different, but in your head, so people are going to see that.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's really weird.
Yeah.
Karma? Corey says karma? Could be. You wish you could grow things. You have such a black thumb.
It's very time consuming too. I mean, if you're in your first year, there's a lot of learning and there's a lot of being careful. And honestly, you can get really discouraged. I can only say, if you screw something up, don't give up. Keep trying. Figure out what went wrong. Fix it. Try it again.
Mark wants to know if you ever tried Cherokee purple heirloom tomatoes.
No.
Are those big ones that are like, I don't know if that was the exact one that you're talking about, but they're super good. Like the big
They're
heirloom.
like almost misshapen at the top.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the.
You
that
cut one
variety
of
or
those
not.
open, you put that on like on a sandwich or a
good.
burger.
They're
Oh my god.
Juicy. All right, I think I'm gonna go drive for 2 hours.
Okay. All right,
you staying
guys.
on? You getting off?
No, I'm gonna. We'll, you know. I mean, I could keep going forever, but let's like put a time frame on this.
Thank you for having me again. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
hope like you can come out more often. You know, when the weather gets better, we can do some animal videos if we want. Maybe a zombie video or 5.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to editing the one I did the other day. It should be a fun video. But yeah, I'll definitely come back out and we can do some more stuff. I'd like to do that, like, you know, that zombie theme stuff. Get some of that in there and put some like nice cinematography in.
Yeah, I'm into it.
All right, I know you gotta get driving, so we gotta go. But hey guys, you can find John over on his new channel, The Vegan Homestead. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. I also do lives every Wednesday on my second channel, which is over on the featured channels of this channel.
Channel.
And we'll probably be doing a movie night soon coming up. We're gonna watch an 80s movie.
What?
Yeah, I do movie night over on my Discord channel.
All right.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Yeah. So
let
yeah,
me know when it happens.
Let me know, and I'll give you. I'll text you.
So I don't have to pay for the link. Is it Discord something you pay?
Yeah, it's well, no, you don't have to pay for Discord, but for movie night, you got to be a Twitch subscriber of mine or a $5 or more tier in Patreon. But I'll get you in there.
I'll give you $5.
No, you don't have to. But if do you have Amazon Prime?
Yes.
Oh, well then you can do it for free. If you have Amazon Prime and you're not already subscribed to another Twitch user, you can subscribe to me over on Twitch. It's free. You get one free subscription with Amazon Prime every month. So you can just go over and support the channel, and you'll get the perks to get into movie night on Discord.
Fun.
Yeah.
Thanks. Good to see everybody. Or you see me.
Bye.
Great idea.
Oh,
I nailed
see,
it.
I
Nailed
go
it.
run fast. Bye.
Nailed
Hey guys, see you later. Watch out for zombies. Forgot to say it. Just